Hi everyone, I'm Zane, and this is the amazing story of Skycart, the flying shopping cart that changed my life. In this documentary, you'll see how I built, tested, and flew this incredible machine over the Hoover Dam. You'll also see the challenges and failures and the lessons that I learned on my quest to raise $1,000. So buckle up and get ready to embark with me on the journey to
Skycart.
Once you get it up and you start running, hit your throttle, okay? And just keep your hands up.
Okay, once
you hit your throttle, let go of your A's and just hold on to those brakes.
Okay.
Progress was happening fast, then George crashed. Life without Skycart is kind of lame. I don't really have anything to get all that excited about. Nothing to make me truly feel alive. But I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always a man without a cause, a captain with no ship. There was a time when I had a dream, a vision, and it all started with a simple idea.
19-year-old Skyflyer Zane of St. George, Utah has made headlines with his ingenious flying shopping cart. His Big Heart Flying Cart initiative has raised over $1,000 for fighting homelessness, inspiring his community and nation alike. This November, Zane plans a death-defying stunt, flying his cart over the Hoover Dam. The flying cart has passed all safety inspections. However, friends and family are still nervous.
And there's a lot of risk involved, I hope that he's okay every time, but I support him because, I know he's doing what he loves, and especially with the...
One thing's certain, we will be watching the skies. Reporting live, I'm Rachel Dick, ABC4.
Progress was happening fast. Then George crashed. First, we built it. It was designed to be indestructible. First, we threw the original wheels on it. We upgraded the wheels from the regular shopping cart wheels to the big, inflatable 10 by 3.5s. And, we thought they would work, just because we used, we used swivel casters. So we thought that it would work kind of like a shopping cart, we thought it would work out with those wheels. But, we
Tried running it up, and it was just so wobbly. It was just bouncy.
It was just awful. So we welded a piece of rebar just across the two wheels, set the alignment, and that did it right.
A lot of people thought he was going to die, or they just thought it was ridiculous. They were either worried or just didn't think it'd work, or we weren't gonna do it.
Dylan? Well, he's the man. 19-year veteran welder and certified Ferrari Skycart technician. One time he sheltered me from the rain. He even saved a litter of puppies from a burning building he set on fire. He's a really good guy. When Dylan told me he was down to help design the Skycart, I knew we were in.
I think I have a little ADD.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, Dylan, no, he's incredibly smart.
He's got a hell of a mind, he's just a smart motherfucker.
I feel pretty confident. I think how he has it rigged up, basically this thing could fall apart and he'd still be strapped in. When he was explaining it to me, I have no fear of him crashing or anything, attributed to the cart. It could fall apart and he would still be fine.
It's just one of those things that, it's just a crazy idea that just popped up into my head. And it's like, you think it's incidental shit sometimes and you just missed it. And this was kind of like one of those things, but I was like, no, wait a minute. This could actually be something good.
I just saw it come together and it was like magic. I was like, yeah, we're going to do it. This is going to happen.
But it wasn't always smooth sailing. Dylan once said, welding metal is like working the night shift at the Super 8. You have to deal with a lot of hokey yokels who don't know what they're doing. And sometimes you got to teach them a lesson with your torch. Dylan also said,
Welding metal is like saving puppies from a burning building after you've set it on fire.
you need to be quick or they simply will not survive. Another thing Dylan said,
all this bum scrum on the wall, who's the greatest welder of them all? Weld them big and weld them tall, but always remember, surface preparation and proper technique are most important of all for a welder who knows anything about what he's doing.
it was done.
I've got lots of green women. I've got lots of green women. I like the goose and I like the schmooze. Oh yeah, I am a green man. Oh yeah, little green man.
Then I flew it, and that's when my life changed forever.
Looks like a ton of fun.
Flying shopping cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
The smell of freshly cut grass wafted into my nostrils as I laid out my wing. The conditions were perfect. Calm and cool, soft, gentle breeze. Really couldn't have been much better than that. As I clipped myself in, I noticed a different feeling. It was as if some strange, otherworldly presence had joined me. I felt their eyes studying my process and approving it each step of the way. My thought patterns began signaling to me that I was about to partake in an event of huge cosmic significance. Let's just get this over with, I thought. Just stay calm and remember the basics. Keep that throttle down and keep your hands up until you're ready to leave the ground. I felt the motor humming against my back, gently forming a diamond with its vibrational pulse. Hitting the throttle, shockwaves penetrated every inch of bum scrum on my posterior. This was power. This was everything. Let's do this. Then, I was flying. I flew over the town, the streets, and shopping centers. Like a drifting satellite, I gently floated without a care in the world. I was flying higher and higher
until I ascended into the higher realms.
I met two beings who appeared to be made completely almost of sunlight, except it didn't hurt my eyes to look at them. And although they both stood about 8 feet tall and consisted of light, they too, I could tell, were somewhat human. One of them placed his hand on my right shoulder. He said to me,
It's beautiful, it's great here we know, but you have more important things to do back where you're from.
they stayed with me until I descended back to this world, but when I returned, I knew it was my mission.
mission.
Share this with as many people as possible. And I wanted to change the world for a better. And maybe I was naive, but I thought I could bring about positive change the world was missing. I thought I could use Skycart to end homelessness and bring about the utopia. I was shocked awake. Shit. How long I had been out. I I realized I was flying a homemade shopping cart aircraft thousands of feet in the air and I was losing elevation. I was losing power and needed to land fast. That's when I started a fundraiser called Big Heart Flying Cart. Hi, I'm Zane. I'm about to do the unthinkable. I'm going to fly a shopping cart across the Hoover Dam. Yes, you heard me right, a shopping cart. This isn't just any ordinary shopping cart. I asked you to support me by donating to Volunteers of America, a nonprofit organization dedicated to fighting homelessness, poverty, and injustice. I set up a GoFundMe page and promised to donate all the money I raised to this noble cause. And you responded. In just days, I raised over $1,000. I was blown away by the generosity and kindness. I was also nervous and excited about the Hoover Dam flight. My family and friends were worried about me, but they also supported me. They knew how much bettering the world meant to me. But deep down, I had something even bigger in mind. I truly believed that I, Skyflyer Zane, was the catalyst that could accelerate us all towards a beautiful and inescapable destiny. I thought I could use Skycart to save our species, to delay humanity's freefall into a dark age that would last roughly 25 to 50 years, where the skies are red, packed with drones and artillery blasts, and men piloting shopping carts. Brave, doomed young men. Flying, fighting, and dying. A kamikaze drone bomber completes its one-way trip into the side of a cart, exploding on impact where a kid no older than 19 is seated. This cart, the machine he so bonded with, and fought and won many battles with, now flutters to earth like a pop birthday balloon with a crumpled piece of metal strung to it. This was hell. But this war, this death, and turmoil would eventually lead us to a new world. Soon, a peaceful agrarian society would emerge. No longer would the skies be policed. Farmers would seed and irrigate their land with their flying carts, frequently venturing to the nearby lands to engage in the trade. Foodstuffs and novel goods would be exchanged via a world no longer governed by the few, but all the people united in global unity. A grand exchange would be found at the four corners of Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. This is where global trade and commerce would commence. Upgrades could be purchased for your cart, such as boost thrusters, shields, and advanced communication systems. Your cart could also be enchanted with gay little spells and potions. This is where we were headed. This is the future we deserved. Then George crashed. Around this time was when famous documentary filmmaker Tyler Durkin hit me up about producing a Skycart documentary. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tyler's calling right now.
What if I told you I wanted to make a documentary about Skycart? This thing could be the next big thing.
Oh, I'm down. Wow, I thought real life documentary about me and my contraption.
I'm going to fly in to Las Vegas. You pick me up. I've got a little surprise for you in Vegas that I think you're going to enjoy. And then we can head your way to Utah.
Things just kept looking better and better. I'm about to drive to Las Vegas. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. I'm going to pick up Tyler at the airport, and then we're going to spend the night in Vegas. It's going to be pretty sick. He said he's got some kind of surprise for me, so that'll be cool. Yeah, then we're just going to come back to Ivins tomorrow. But I'm thinking that we're just going to stop at the Valley of Fire and have a little fun there on the way back. I picked Tyler up from the Vegas airport and we headed to the Strip. Tyler's big surprise was introducing me to the Hollywood legend Andy Dick.
I really don't care. Did you see Andy's hair?
We all got some drinks at Caesar's Palace and talked showbiz. Andy got tired pretty early, so we brought him and his friends back to the room before calling it a night. Hanging out with Tyler and Andy was intoxicating. That night was like being gently caressed by the hand of fame, making me dream of someday achieving my own notoriety and success. The next morning, I stopped to show Tyler the Valley of Fire.
Yeah, the Valley of Fire is crazy. Really, it's this place. It's kind of like a firework wasteland where a couple times a year, 4th of July, the Saturday after the 4th of July, and a little bit on New Year's, all kinds of fireworks go out to the Valley of Fire and raise hell. And they leave, hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of really good, high-quality fireworks scattered all over the ground. So, what you can do is just wander this wasteland after they've all gone, and you can find just all these explosives.
We lit fireworks and mortars we found, bringing many of them back home for later. Oh! But it turns out, Tyler is easily startled by the loud explosions. We had to wrap it up early because he got the shakes. Both this and the night with Andy Dick set the trip off on an interesting foot.
Skycart documentary. For Zane, we're going to be asking him some questions about the Skycart. Should be an interesting production. I think you guys will enjoy it.
After 2 days of filming, Tyler went home and said he would return for the Hoover Dam flight. This is the last time I ever saw him. Then George crashed. She was done for. I had to break the news to Tyler about George and the Hoover Dam. I knew this was going to be awkward.
Hello?
Hey, Tyler?
Oh, Zane. Can we keep this quick? I'm on a shoot right now, so I don't have very much time. What's up?
Yeah, I just want to let you know we had an incident. My buddy George, he ended up crashing, and we're in a little bit of a situation now.
Okay.
Yeah, so this kind of puts things in a weird spot. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do the Hoover Dam. I don't know how I'm going to be able to fly the Hoover Dam now.
I don't know what we can do. And I know we had fun. We had a good week. We had a fun night with Andy. If we can't get that footage, that's the entire documentary. We have nothing. So, I don't know. We'll just have to seriously reconsider this whole thing. I spent $1,100 of my own money. Okay,
my life went downhill. I was lost. This is when I started to scare everyone.
Alright, I'm not even looking.
I wouldn't stop scaring everyone.
Are you so fucking crazy?
My friends and family begged me to stop lighting fireworks in the house. Occasionally I'd light real ones just to keep them on their toes, but usually they were duds. Tensions were high. All of this due to an incurable emptiness. Yeah, we're putting a seat there. Just with this, I have a little platform. It'll find where the wing balance is out, and we'll take off with that. Yeah, we just get rid of these wooden handles here. Reinforce and extend the frame outward, build a post. And really, we'll just reinforce these sides here and get some hang points balanced out and clip it in, be ready to fly. Would anything ever give me the same thrill, the same sense of purpose?
Skyflyer Zane has reportedly backed out of his Hoover Dam flights. Americans are very mad at Zane because they gave him big money, $1,000. Skyflyer Zane has shamed his friends and his family by being coward. Members of the homeless community are pleading with Zane to not chicken out. America is starving. The homelessness epidemic is worse than ever before, and Skyflyer Zane is directly to blame. Zane, if you're listening, stop being such a coward, beta male. UC Momomo, CCP, Utah News Network reporting.
But it was at my lowest point when I began to notice how much support I really had. My DMs became inundated with positive messages from friends and family. Even Matt Dallas from the hit TV show Kyle XY had something to say.
Hey Zane, it's Kyle here. Listen buddy, I know you're feeling like you're stuck in neutral right now, but trust me, you just need to take a step back and recharge. Listen, I've been there too, remember? I was a super genius trying to navigate high school with no memory. I mean, talk about wild, right? But okay, here's the plan. Deep breaths, cold shower, deep inner healing, a bum scrum, and some parasite cleanse too. And don't worry about the Hoover Dam right now. Just work on yourself, because you've got this. You've got a big heart and that crazy flying shopping cart. You're gonna be soaring over that dam soon, boy. Ooh-wee! All right. Much love, your friend, Kyle O'Troy.
It just goes to show, true friends always come through when you need them the most. But then it started to catch on. This journey isn't over. I will rebuild Skycart. I will fly the Hoover Dam. This is just the beginning.